Listener, welcome to SGL Spiritual Guiding Light. We're going to take a look into your frequencies, see where they are, where they need to be. So let's go ahead and get started. For those of you who are new to SGL Spiritual Guiding Light, welcome. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. For those of you who have already followed the podcast, may you find the clarity, confirmation, and understanding that you seek or need. All emails, inquiries, email spiritualguidinglight@gmail.com. Yeah, that's how we'll do it. All right, let's go. All right, frequencies. All right, we have coherence. This deals with harmonization. For the most part, to harmonize desire. All right. This is the frequency of the heart. All right. For some of you, it's doing what you want because passion came out. So this is letting me know, in pertaining to the heart's desire with coherence, these are four lanes. So those of you whose coherence in pertaining to passion, that's you. The second set of people in pertaining to the coherence of the desires of the heart is transition. And it's telling me it's transitioning into passion. But my third group is perception. So how are you perceiving things? And what we believe is taking a step back so you can see the full perspective. And then we have heart chakra. This is love. Those of you who are in heart chakra, you're doing what you love, or you're in love. You're in love what you do, or you're in love. You fill in the blank of what you're in love with. Okay. Let's go ahead and break down these. So we have 4 sets here. Overall frequency energy is coherence, and that is the desires of the heart. Not the matters of the heart, the desire. Right? Let me pull. Okay. Let me make sure this is right. So the first group is passion. Okay. And this type of passion, I'm not getting that it's a sacrifice. This type of passion is knowing that you will have ups and downs, but this is unconditional. This passion is unconditional love. Despite of the storms, you are not going to lose interest. You're not going to lose love. It's actually going to make you desire more. I'm hearing persevere. It is a duality. It's a yin and a yang. Okay, yin and yang, opposites. Okay, I'm hearing opposites attract. All right. Overall message for passion for my group of those who are in the passion group, connected to coherence. When I say coherence, it feels like some of you are tapping into your gifts. Now, with the passion, there could be fear because we have the 9 of Swords here. What happens after the 9 of Swords? You push forward, right? But there's an ending of this headspace. This is Gemini energy. It says worrying. It sounds like I'm saying warrior. Worrying. Why does it not feel like I'm saying it right? I'm going to say this. Worry changes nothing. Decide your next step. Are you going to do what you love? Because if you've already been through the storm and havoc fighting for what you love, if this has to do with like a career, entrepreneurship, or just being a business owner, being independent. If you've been fighting for this long, go full throttle. Stop allowing people to hold you back. It's easy said than done because there's a lot of fear. This is the moment of saying, fear, you are not real. So yes, for some of you, worry, yeah. Don't allow anyone to imprison you of your own ideas. Because this feels like someone shows their true self, and the whole time they were operating for you to put in the work to then compensate what you worked really hard for. Or this is you, place it where it fits. So for moving out of that energy, though, anxiety. So what you need to do, what I just learned is, if you're in a bored space, a boredom space, or you feel alone, or your anxiety is acting up, then you need to mind your company. You need to change your atmosphere. Okay? You don't have to go seek a person. Just change the company that's in your space. Because you got to understand, we wrestle against principalities, so there's things in other realms that we cannot see. Okay? We see insects and bugs in the 3D, but there's also insects and bugs in other realms that are so powerful. Like, I don't even know how to explain it, but I want you to understand that don't allow a situation to make you feel hopeless. If it's something that you love doing and it's something that makes you happy, or if it's an idea that you know that it's going to be successful, accept this uncomfortable situation and make your situation comfortable. Because I'm telling you, if people have been giving you a hard time, if people have been talking about you, if people have been saying you're this such and such type of person and you know you're not, become that person everyone's saying. Then guess what they'll say? Oh no, they'll say what it is, who you truly are. I don't know how to explain that to you. Let's go ahead into the next group. The next group is transition. All right, so transition. What is the overall message for transition? For some of you, you need to allow transition. You need to allow transition to take its course. You need to surrender to transition. Yeah. For some of you, it can feel like a crossroad, and that can be connected to this passion and the 9 of Swords. All right. Overall, for this transition, you guys know how I am. I don't force my tarot. Let me see. If nothing comes out this time, then yeah, there it goes. You have justice. You're being divinely guided. Where you are at a standstill is your balance. It's your balance point. It's your marker. And everything else is going to transition around you. So you are safe. Don't worry. Move at the pace that you need to do if it's connected to passion. For others of you, stand still and operate and allow things to shift around you. The transition is going to be around you. Right? All right. Next group is perception. All right. Overall message for perception, for my group for perception. Is the 10 of Cups. Some of you don't realize that you already have been handed over the 10 of Cups, but you cannot see it. You can't see it because in your mind space, the way I'm gonna say the way the web has shown you how the 10 of Cups is supposed to see, how to feel like and look like, you don't realize that you have already been handed the 10 of Cups. But I really feel like once you realize that you have the 10 of Cups, it activates and it becomes an overflow. Your 10 of Cups haven't been activated. It's kind of like an award ceremony. That's what it feels like. You're next in line for your name to be called. That's what this feels like. Next group, heart chakra. Yeah. So everything you've planned for has worked out. So you know what I'm going to say, right? Stop being hard on yourself. You have justice out with transition. All right. Fourth group. And you know what? The heart chakra, it represents the fourth house. And look at that. Guess what comes out? Guess what comes out? The Four of Pentacles. You are being resistant to your heart chakra. You're being resistant to support as well. You're holding on too tight. And it's preventing you from moving forward. Some of you, you're saying, I will not be moved. For others of you that are in the group of transition, that stand still and everything around you is supposed to transition. But this fourth group here, someone's saying, I will not move from my foundation. I'm not going to allow my foundation to crumble. So you're staying in control. Others of you, you are conservative in a way, and you want to be respected that way. You may be feeling like people are treating you, devaluing you in some type of way. And that's not what you desire with this coherence. That's overall energy. And guess what? We have the star here. All of your dreams are coming true. Clarifying overall energy for the coherence, which is 13, which simplifies into 4. You may have to rewind this reading, my listener. So let me pull, I'm going to pull the I am message, and then I'm going to, support yourself before you can support others. You have to put yourself first. And that's the King of Cups with the star splitting the deck. Okay. Yeah. This is something that you already know. You don't need to force anything that belongs to you. You don't need to go out of your way to I'm hearing reunite. I'm hearing that song, reunited, and it feels so good. Reunited. I don't know all the words. That's all I know, but that's what I was hearing. Let's pull an I am message and then an angel guide message. Some of you are an angel in disguise. We have wisdom. I told you, you know what to do. Okay? It says, God has a plan for me. I live here now, knowing beauty is to come. I don't force things to happen faster than the universe has decided for me. I learn from my experience, take small steps in faith, and succeed, thanks to all my efforts. Okay, that was confirmation out of the whole spread. Let's go ahead and put your angel guide message. All right, let's put your angel guide message. And we are going to conclude. I think I gave the announcements already. I will be doing the next 72s here on the podcast. I haven't did that in a long time. And the next 72s that I do for Virgo, Libra, I think it goes Libra, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces. Those will be bonus next 72s. So, and I will have these next 72s in the description box. Okay. All right. Angel guide message for the listener. All right. Angel guide message. Your angel guide message is earth and ground. And this is the elements of all energies: fire, earth, air, and water. All that you need, you possess. All that you need is around you. All that you want is being drawn onto you, you have to be opened and grounded. And you need to trust your spirit guides. You do. Some people, I think spirit guides are angels too. So, but I'll just for the liking, you need to trust your angels, your spirit guides. I know it's some angels that are like, hold on. I am an angel. But understand this. I don't know if it's a dark angel or an angel of light. That's the thing. So that's why you have to be open but grounded. Okay? Everyone is assigned a job. Some people have multiple jobs, and that's why it's very important to be open to your job description. Because you may be doing stuff that you don't need to be doing. That's causing a sense of blockage. Maybe if you reevaluate life, reevaluate yourself in the most open, and I mean literally in a full perspective, and be honest with yourself. And what you know that you need to change, try to create a plan so that it will be successful than detrimental. All right, don't forget, this is the moment where you are going to have pity on yourself with compassion. Don't forget, love is kind, love is gentle. Again, email spiritualguidinglight@gmail.com. There is no wrong question if you have one. I love you if no one has told you that. And I'm not saying that for a like or a follow. I'm saying that because I know how it feels to not receive love and not feel loved. But just that one person who just takes out the time to say, you know what, I love you. I don't know you, but I love the fact that you have an existence, right? We have purpose. We are connected. We may not have the same journey, but I thank you for showing up, and I hopefully I did a good job showing up for you. What else? Make sure you go over to the YouTube and subscribe to the YouTube channel so that you can be a part of the success and growth of this channel. Thank you. Hey, I am not exempt from this reading either. There are things in my personal space that I need to be more dominant with. I need to step more into my masculine energy. And sometimes it's hard for me to do that because a lot of people don't know that I am a submissive person. And sometimes my submissive side can bring out the inner child in me that I never got to experience as a child growing up. And I don't know how to explain that, but it's kind of like I am being submissive to all the wrong things. Okay? And I need to be more dominant. It's time for me to step in my dominant era. And I don't know, am I ready? My body says I am, but it's just like I'm a sweetheart, I'm not an asshole. So it's like, listener, I know that was a little bit too much information, but as you show up, you need to know a little bit pieces about me. Some people, they keep business. This is not a business. All right. This is my gift. Yes, our gifts will make room for us, but when it comes to the SGL community, I don't look at this as a business. I look at this as me practicing my gifts and me delivering messages and me growing as well. Okay? So, but if you feel like you want to give gifts, Cash App information is in the description box. What else? I think that's it. Till we meet again.